Alrighty, you guys, I have a mommy with me.
Hi, you guys.
And we have some paintings from Diamond Art Gift. Thank you, Diamond Art Gift, for the paintings. Now, this one, I believe, is both mine.
That's all right.
Well, we did the opposite
Right.
earlier. So do we want to start with Messy AB or
Don't matter to me.
pick one?
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this one because that's one we have to show the diamonds and do whatever.
Okay. So I want this one to look nice. Don't I want them all to look nice? But I'm having issues with the bags. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what it is?
It's a crow.
Ah.
Ah.
It has the hair here. Kind of reminds me of a raven, but it does have the narrow, pointy beak. So, is it a crow or a raven, guys? Because it looks like it's kind of actually a cross between the two, and maybe it's an AI image, and maybe it is a cross between the two, because the beak looks too pointy like a crow instead of a raven, but the hair and stuff on the nostrils look raveny instead of crow.
Mm-hmm.
Hair, feathers. So, Mom's like, let's chop the painting up. There's too much painting. It's too big. You guys, I created a monster.
You did.
I created a monster. So again, I'm sure there's no red. Mom has been obsessed with that.
No, it's 900.
So it needs a label. We're looking at K2242. That's an easy one.
Mm-hmm. What was that? No.
K2242. And it has stick.
Okay.
It's not like some of the crazy good stick we've had, but it definitely feels like it's good stick. Like this should work for a painting. I thought he was pretty. Isn't he pretty?
He's nice.
Too big. He's a little bit bigger than life size, honestly. Like, he's a little bit bigger than life size.
Mm-hmm.
He should be more the size of the African gray or so. So he's a little big for life size, I'm guessing. So let's see this bottom that Mommy doesn't like. It's the fence with like blood dripping down. It creates extra atmosphere.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't need it. Like, if you wanted to do that with the roses, that'd still look completely fine. Nice bird, nice flowers, right?
Right.
But that creates a little extra atmosphere of, oh, it's a blood dripping rose. Like, so, what do you think of him? Again, looks like it's a decent drill field. 1 through 8, A through Z. Then we have divide it by and star. Oh, and there's slash in here somewhere. Wait, I thought it was alphabetical. Hold up. Oh, Z is what I thought was the slash. That's a Z. Okay. All good. So you got 7s in black. And you got Z's in a blackish color. I'm not a big fan of that. Hopefully that works out okay, though. And there's one of the flowers. So, again, what do you think he is? Raven or crow? Or AI oops of the two?
Yeah.
Pretty bird.
There it is.
See, you want your cow. I wouldn't mind having a crow or a raven or something like that. That would be nice. But I would need a nice outside enclosure for it. It couldn't be inside like the African gray is. Like, even the African gray might like a big outside enclosure, but one of those I would need a big outside enclosure. maybe a doggy door to an inside enclosure.
You have to have a license to have those now, too.
No. It depends on where you live. You can still buy them online. You can even buy tied ones, so they're black and white. All right.
See this one.
You ready for another one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So this one's going to be negative image because it's an AB canvas. So, but he is so cute and so magical.
Dragon.
Yes.
That little dragon, right?
On like a potion shell.
Uh-huh.
You have your potions and your flower herbal stuff. So yeah. AB colors. Nice purples. And Mommy can go ahead and dig through her bag.
I get to dig.
Ooh, there's a purple AB, a light purple AB. Look at that.
It's a blue and it's a bluish green.
A blue blackish color. Yeah, he has stick. Okay, be more careful. See, now that I know that, I can do this and not get it stuck on there. So that really does make a difference how I put this down and how I pull it up with paintings. So sometimes they look like they don't have any stick, and it's just because I know they have stick, so I'm being a little extra careful to make sure it doesn't get stuck down. So cute. So fairy tale. Actually, we're doing fantasy soon, too.
Yeah.
But we have our painting for fantasy.
You and I have the one to like.
Yes. Like I said, we have our painting for fantasy. But yeah, this guy would work for fantasy. A nice, cute little dragon. Wouldn't you love to have a pet dragon?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Not like a large dragon. I'm
that's
sorry.
not
It would be really cool to have like a large dragon you could ride on. But oh boy, would feeding it be a task and a half. So
I need. Oh, thank God. You don't have to make it then.
So yeah, something more like this, because I could assume this guy would still gobble up a turkey in no time at all. Like, I'm still guessing he'd take a lot to feed. I mean, again, think a bird eats like what, 2-3 times its weight. So what's a dragon gonna eat?
Not.
So, and more meat than seed, which means you can't just grow out a bunch of seed for it or something. You're gonna have to have some chickens or ducks or turkeys or cows.
They'd be
Boo.
flying out and catching the little birds outside.
Possibly teach it like a falcon to go hunt for food and come right back to you. But like, it would be cool to in some ways it'd be cool to be, in some ways it probably wouldn't be, but in some ways it'd be kind of cool to be in a fantasy world where you have like a pet dragon and you have like the magic shop, and like, in some ways that'd be cool. In other ways, there's a lot of trouble to be had there versus without.
Put your sticker there. I'm supposed to go up there. You had it turned upside down.
I was straightening it out. But again, nice drill field. You do have lowercase and uppercase letters, symbols. So there's the uppercase A and the lowercase A right there. I don't mind that. And I like all these colors like this because, again, I like to work kind of off the shape and color like that. So this is the type of drill field I like looking at. Random letters and symbols and numbers, uppercases and lowercases, 40 of them. But yeah, he'll look so much cuter once you get the drills on him. Look at that. And I think they had a few like dragon magic bookshelfy type sets. But yeah, again, you could just scratch his little head and then he'd nip you and ow like an iguana. Would he have teeth like an iguana or something?
They would have a little, yeah.
Yeah, he would have teeth like so like if he got mad at you, instead of like a bird, it would be like an iguana or something, like a ouch. Because he would probably be about the size of an iguana. So maybe he wouldn't eat all too crazy much. But he is a meat eater instead of the iguana eating all the greens. Right. And he probably expends more energy being a flying creature instead of a ground creature.
Ouch. Claws and...
Oh yeah, those claws would hurt like a sugar glider jumping on you and catching onto you, or a flying squirrel or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, those would be claws that it's like, let's treat it like a falcon. Learn to land on this glove, and then like maybe put a leather shoulder pad over your shoulder for him to sit on. It's like, you can land on these 2 items.
That's it.
So more like a falcon. Teach it like a falcon more so. Oh, and if they could like connect with your mind or something, like a dragon, like okay.
That's my fantasy world.
Yeah, you can't say I'm into fantasy, can you?
No, I'm listening to a fantasy book right now. So that's what.
No, I hate fantasy, don't I?
Mushrooms and that and everything twice laying in the earth.
Oh boy, look at all the static in that blue one.
Well, you got that
Look
thing
at
you're
that.
supposed to put in the
Look at that.
static.
Look at that.
You know what? You can have those ones. I'm taking these ones.
No, you cannot have my browns.
I'll take. You can have the purple.
Yeah, there's two nice brown cream browns there, and there's brown there, and there's brown there, and
I'll take your browns. You can have that side. I'll take the other side.
look at the
I will take these
purples.
browns,
I like the purples, but I need the browns. What is my bookshelf gonna look like without the browns? No.
Blues and the cream.
No. So a bluish color, which kind of makes sense to have the AB shine, but wow, is it staticky. Grayish blue color. Pink, which again, they look like pearls, so again, I will go with that as a yes. And these really gorgeous purples, which again, that blue-purple hue looks very nice on, in my opinion. So 4 very nice ABs, I think.
I didn't tighten that up tight. It wouldn't tighten.
No, they're a little...
Wobble.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we have my cute little dragon and my cute little raven or crow or raven crow, crow rave. I don't know how you would say it. Again, tell me what you think, because I swear that all the hair like this on the beak is a raven, but this beak doesn't have that bigger bump here like a raven does. It has the narrow point like a crow does, but a crow doesn't have all that feather like that around the nostrils, as far as I'm remembering. So, what do you guys think? I like
They
them.
look nice.
So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys join us for like a fantasy, because something like this would be gorgeous if somebody does something like, even like a close-up, or the fairy tale with the girl reading the book with the dragon. Again, it's gonna be fantasy. Mom and I have a scenery that we're doing with the lady though, but oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Maybe if I work on diamond paintings quick enough, I might be able to get to it. I don't know, we'll see. But hopefully you guys will join us for that, and I will have these linked below for you guys. Thank you again, Diamond Art Gift.
You guys stay safe out there.
Hopefully you guys have a nice day, night, or morning. Hope your day, night, and morning continues to go well, and we will have more for you.